morning, friends and neighbors. Back again for another 15 minutes with the Down Home folks, Lonnie and Thelma and their little son, Jared. And we hope you enjoy the program as much this morning as we enjoyed putting it on for you.
In the window back home for me. Well, good morning, friends everywhere.
Good morning, everybody.
Now, that's what I thought you'd better say. The little boy's over there getting ready for his number, and we're back here for another 15-minute program, and we hope that you'll enjoy our program this morning. Right now, we're going to start off this morning by doing a little hymn for our first number. What would the prophet be? Would you be willing, oh man, today to on the world and have your way, and lose your soul in life that shall end? Oh, what would the prophet be? Oh, what would you win if you remain in sin? If you should gain the whole wide world and your soul be lost in the end, would you be willing, oh simple man, to on the world a few years span, never insuring your soul from the lost? Oh, what would the prophet be? Oh, what would you win if you remain in sin? If you should gain the whole wide world and your soul be lost in the end, would you be willing, oh man, I say, to on the world for just one day, with no regard for Christ our Lord? Oh, what would the prophet be? Oh, what would you win if you remain in sin? If you should gain the whole wide world and your soul be lost in the end, would you be willing, oh man of power, to on the world for just 1 hour, and after all your soul would be lost? Oh, what would the prophet be? Oh, what would you win if you remain in sin? If you should gain the whole wide world and your soul be lost in the end? Well, there you have the first number, What Would the Prophet Be? Now then, it comes time for a solo, I guess, by me, huh?
That's right, Lonnie. I see you have a favorite picked out here, one of Jimmy Davis's numbers. I dreamed of an old loving past.
Okay. Just like old times you were here last night, and all of my worry and care. When I awoke, I knew then that I had dreamed of an old loved affair. I was alone in the darkness, my dear. Many dreams ago you left me there. Sunlight told me you were gone, and I had dreamed of an old love's affair. I've been so lonely since you have gone. I love you with all of my heart. Heaven was mine when you smiled last night and said that we'd take a new start. Life seems so useless and empty today. If it's sun or rain, I just don't care. Dad told me you were gone, and I had dreamed of an old affair. Well, there you have the solo sung by my good friend Lonnie Robertson. I dreamed of an old love affair. Now then it comes time in the program for the little feller on our program. That's our little boy. You might be interested to know that this is a family act, Lonnie, Thelma, and our little son, Jerry. 5 years old, and he comes to the studio every day and brings his toys. He has a little airplane with him today. And always sings a song. Would you like to say hello to all the little boys and girls this morning?
Hello, everybody.
That's right. This includes everybody.
Burn here.
Yeah, burn ears, eat your ham hogs, might say. Honey, what are you going to do today for a song?
Hear my song.
Hear my song. That's that cowboy song, isn't it? Happy roving cowboy?
Yes, sir.
You want Daddy and Mother to help you out on the course, huh? Okay, let's have it.
Hear my song as I ride along. I'm just a happy roving cowboy. Hurting the dark clouds above the sky, keeping the heavens blue. Got a wife to bother my life. I'm just a happy roving cowboy. Hurting the dark clouds out of the sky, keeping the heavens blue. Hear my song as I ride along. I'm just a happy roving cowboy. Hurting the dark clouds out of the sky, keeping the heavens blue.
All right, thank you a lot, son.
You're welcome.
We'll have you back here with us again if the folks would like to hear you, while they can drop us cards or letters to the down-home folks and or to little Jared, and he'll be glad to sing your requested number for you. I think it would be mighty fine if we have another hymn. Thelma, what do you think?
Lonnie, that's a good idea, and I see you picked one out of our hymn book on page 32. It's a favorite. Lord, lead me on.
When the way seems dark and long, as I pass amid the storm,
hold to my hand. Dear Lord, I pray.
Dear Lord, I pray,
Give me grace to shout and shine, ever in the light divine.
Lord, lead me on.
From day to day, Lord, lead me on.
Lord, lead me on.
From day to day, I want to walk the holy way. Though friends forsake me all alone, I ask thee, Lord, to lead me on. In this world of doubt and gloom, when hope's flowers fail to bloom, hold to my hand. Dear Lord, I pray. I have put my faith in thee, till the homeland I shall see.
Lord, lead me on.
From day to day, Lord, lead me on.
Lord, lead me on.
From day to day, I want to walk the holy way. Though friends forsake me all alone, I ask thee, Lord, to lead me on.
When old age is feeling long,
And my strength is almost gone, hold to my hand. Dear Lord, I pray. Surely thou wilt never forsake, till in heaven I awake.
Lord, lead me on.
From day to day, Lord, lead me on. From day to day, I want to walk the holy way. Though friends forsake me all alone, I ask thee,
lead me on, mighty fine old hymn, sung by your good friends Lonnie and Thelma. Now then, we have, I believe, about enough time for one more good song, Miss Thelma. And from the request we've received, let's see what we can do with this number here. Don't say goodbye if you love me.
You tell me today that you're going far away just to make you a name. You tell me that you're discontented and that you are searching for fame. Don't say goodbye if you love me, or 'twould make my heart overflow. If I just once there you leave me, just don't say goodbye when you go. Somehow I can't realize we're parting. I have long wished to have you near. The strings in my heart, love are breaking. I can't say goodbye to you, dear. Don't say goodbye if you love me, for 'twould make my heart overflow. If my lips once there you leave me, just don't say goodbye when you go. If it's good to me, I like singing. I love you always the same. I'll keep the fond memory of you. You'll live in my heart like a flame. Don't say goodbye if you love me, for 'twould make my heart overflow. If my lips once there you leave me, just don't say goodbye when you go. Each night as I kneel by my bedside, I'll pray one prayer just for you, and ask the kind Lord up in heaven to make all your dreams come true. Don't say goodbye if you love me, for 'twould make my heart overflow. If my lips once there you leave me, just don't say goodbye when you go.
Well, with the little number, Don't Say Goodbye If You Love Me, that takes care of the program for today by the Down Home folks. Hope you've enjoyed the little program, and if you have, we'll be back around this same time about tomorrow. So until then, this is the Down Home folks saying, I know there is somebody waiting in the house at the end of the lane. I know there is someone who loves me, and there I'll be welcome again.
Time to go now, friends. As bad as we hate to, but we'll be back again tomorrow about the same time. We want you to be sure to be listening. Been listening for the past quarter hour to the Down Home folks, Lonnie and Thelma, and their little 5-year-old son, Jared.
Go back home for me.
So long.
Bye, everyone.
The Alice Chalmers program. Good morning, friends. Here is another Alice Chalmers quarter hour, featuring the songs and tunes of Roy, Lonnie, and John, a program made possible by your Alice Chalmers dealer. And your Alice Chalmers dealer has a very special harvest message for you. Better see him today. And by all means, write today for your copy of that free harvesting book with its answer to this year's harvesting problem. For your copy of that very interesting book, just address a card to Alice Chalmers, the Alice Chalmers Company, in care of KFAB, Lincoln, Nebraska.
All right, friends, we're going to start out this morning with our trio, Roy, Lonnie, and John, and a little tune that I wrote myself. It's called When the Light in the Window Went Out. In a little brown house in my hometown lived a lady old and gray. She always spread good cheer around with eyes so laughing and gay. But there's a boy on the road tonight. He's taking the shortest round. He'll always regret he wasn't there when the light in the window went out. At night when the evening sun went down and stars lit heaven's great dome, he never failed to hear the light in hope that the boy would come home. But there's a boy on the road tonight. He's taking the shortest route. He'll always regret he wasn't there when the light in the window went out. For many long years he waited there with the hope still in her heart that someday her baby would return and nevermore would depart. But there's a boy on the road tonight. He's taking the shortest route. He'll always regret he wasn't there when the light in the window went out. They laid her under the willow tree, her eyes that frozen sweet, and until the day he joined her there, the vigil she always will keep. But there's a boy on the road tonight. He's taking the shortest route. He'll always regret he wasn't there when the light in the window went out.
When you purchase new harvesting equipment, there's one thing you should watch very carefully. The crops you grow today may not be the same ones you want to plant next year or 5 or 10 years from now. That's one of the many reasons why it will pay you to choose an Alice Chalmers all-crop harvester. No other harvesting machine or set of machines can harvest so many different small grains, beans, and seeds. Who knows what crops you'll grow in the future? Don't buy a grain-heading type combine which can't handle them all. Don't buy a machine that may be useless to you at some later date. Another reason to choose the all-crop harvester, successor to the binder, is its unusually low price, only $625 at the factory. And still another reason is the full-width 5-foot cylinder. There's no bottlenecking into a narrow cylinder when you use the Alice Chalmers all-crop harvester. Then you'll want the variable thrashing speed and the simple, inexpensive adjustments which enable you to handle all crops under all conditions, standing or lying. You'll want the rubber-faced cylinder bar, which means less crackage loss. And don't forget that it was the all-crop which made direct harvesting possible and popular. No other harvester gives you all of these good points. See your Alice Chalmers dealer and let him show you all the advantages no other machine can offer. And write today for your copy of that harvesting book.
All right, friends, Lonnie's got that old fiddle, and we're going to have a mighty fine old tune here, and it's called There You Go. Okay, Lonnie, that was mighty fine. I hope you heard your own song. Yes, sir. Now, friends, Roy and Lonnie have a mighty fine little tune here, and it's called Going Home to See.
There's grief within the circle as the old clock strikes the hour, while the dear one's life is fading like a precious tender flower to a loved one by her bedside. She said, my life is done, and I'm going home this evening with the sinking of the sun. Let me say to those who love me, do not shed your tears for me, for I know the Lord will take me to a home beyond the sea. Our joy will be to meet Him, for He loves us everyone, and I'm going home this evening with the sinking of the sun. Now the day was nearly over, and the sun was almost gone, but her face was bright and shining with the light of heavenly dawn. She gently closed her eyes, for the angel now had come, and she held her sleep in Jesus with the sinking of the sun.
Here is a special invitation from your dealer to call and see the all-crop harvester. Just to mention a few of these good dealers: at Missouri Valley, Swartley Brothers; at Dunlap, Iowa, Ralph T. Kosky; and at Schuyler, Nebraska, your Alice Chalmers dealer is the Schuyler Implement Company. These men are at your service, and wherever you live, it will pay you to see your Alice Chalmers dealer and to get better acquainted with that new and better harvesting method, the all-crop harvester.
And Lonnie has a song here that she hasn't sung for quite a while, and it's Land of My Boyhood Dreams.
A long, great big city, I'm as lonesome as I can be, far from the open spaces and a home that is dear to me. It is since I left the prairie where the coyotes roam at night, and how all the stars are blinking, and the moon shines clear and bright. I'm getting so old and feeble, my days are nearly done. Oh, how I long for the prairie where the cattle and mustangs run. Take me out there where the cowboys singing the campfire swing. Oh, let me rest out in Texas, the land of my boyhood dreams.
prairie where the cattle and mustangs run. Take me out there for the cowboys singing the campfire scene. Oh, let me rest out in Texas, the land of my boyhood dream.
Here's a part of a recent letter received from C.H. Leonard of Wakefield, Nebraska. Here's what he says. I consider my purchase of an Allis-Chalmers all-crop harvester one of the best investments I ever made. I was much impressed with the way it harvested the green alfalfa seed right out of the field. We also all-cropped some seed where the alfalfa was too short and thin to mow, and 25 acres of barley, too short to cut with a binder. I figure that the all-crop harvester cuts my thrashing and harvesting bill about 60 to 75%, not counting all of the seed and grain we saved. It also did a much cleaner job of thrashing. Our straw was in the best shape this year that we've ever had. We took the hay stacker and a couple of sweeps and stacked it all in 2 or 3 days. In this way, it all kept and was very easy to handle and haul. It wasn't all chopped up. Now, friends, the price of the all-crop harvester, successor to the binder, is only $625 at the factory. See your Allis-Chalmers dealer at once and write today for that free booklet called Be Master of Your Harvest. For your copy of that big free book, just write a card or letter to Allis-Chalmers, the Allis-Chalmers Company, Allis-Chalmers, in care of KFAB, Lincoln, Nebraska. Better write that card today. Once again, it's time to go. But before we leave you, may we extend just once more a most cordial invitation to you to write at once for that big free harvesting book. We want to hear from you. It's a book with a money-making message about your harvest this year and for many years to come. Just ask for the free harvesting book and address your card or letter to the Allis-Chalmers Company in care of KFAB, Lincoln, Nebraska.
in the way when the old account was settled long ago. Somewhere between your heart and mine, there's a window that I can see through. There's a wall so high it reaches the sky. Somewhere between me and you, I love you so much I can't let you go. And sometimes I believe you love me, but somewhere between your heart and mine, there's a door without any key. Somewhere between your heart and mine, there's a love I don't understand. It's there for a while, then it fades like a smile. Somewhere between me and you, somewhere between your heart and mine, there's a window that I can see through. There's a wall so high it reaches the sky. Somewhere between me and you. Thank you again. It happens to be on the album, and a number of you might remember when we used to sing, and we had a little boy that was always tagging along behind us. And he's a good guitar picker. If you don't think he is, just ask his daddy. And he's also a pretty good fiddler. He might not be good enough to compete with all these people up here. We've sure enjoyed hearing all of them. But anyway, this next song is a little bit about boy going overseas. And our boy is a grown man now, and he is a member of Uncle Sam's Army. He's now a major, and he's stationed in Germany. And this song we just kind of do in memory of him. And it's a little bit about, what's the name?
Down where the river bends.
Down where the river bends. It's hard to keep the tears out of my eyes. Farewell, this may be our last goodbye. Our country called you to help defend her great land, and you answered that call like a man. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet there again. Under that same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free. I'll go down beside the ocean of blue, be just as close as I can to you, so that old ocean may keep us apart. It will never keep you near out of my heart. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet there again. Under that same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free. If the worst should happen and the poppy should wave over your far off lonely grave, the rest of my life I'll spend in prayer. I'll meet you in heaven. lot.
First tune will be coming down from Denver. Canary Waltz.
Mr. Christeson, how much are your books?
$10.
I want one on the before you leave.
5 miles out of
I'll
town.
be down here
Try and do a little fiddler's waltz. Try and do a little Adrian's reel.
Play a little bit of Dusty Hornpipe.